Good evening, everyone. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here this evening. This is our global format presentation. Just a little bit of a heads up. Want to let you know that this will be shared in US dollars because it is a global presentation where every single markets in North America, in West Africa, East Africa, Central Africa, South Africa, Asia, doesn't matter, the Americas, South, Central, or North, we are presenting to you. So that's the reason why we'll be using the US dollars. Now, keep in mind that we do have presentations that are actually hosted with each individual leadership. And so just wanted to welcome you to this session this evening. Folks, my name is Christian Gingras, and I am based out of Toronto, Ontario. And I'll be presenting with my co-presenter, with Dr. Parker, who is a Diamond Associate with Max International. I'm actually honored to have the opportunity to present with him today. And folks, at the end of the day, Max International is a US-based company, and we're established in 2007. We're currently operating in 20 countries around the world. And what I really love is we're a group of professionals with different backgrounds, but we're all united with a common mission. And our commission-based business model is really mixed with an amazing patent product that gives you the opportunity to really share within your social network, but in the same time to create a really wonderful income. So what we want to do here is, as we focus in our personal growth and we focus on learning about a great opportunity, we're focusing on creating an income on a global scale. So very, very happy to have you here, folks. And again, it's an honor to present with you, Dr. Parker. Oh, you have to unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chris. And as I said, my name is Dr. Parker. I'm a gynecologist specialist in Ghana, and I'm a Diamond Associate in Max International. All right, and as Chris has already said, this is a global business, and the mission of the company is to empower people to build a legacy of significant change in their lives and the lives of others. Now, that is very, very important. When you are part of a company like Max International, it is not just about you, it's about helping other people to become better in life. All right, I always thank the person who introduced me to this company because she's helped change my life a lot. And I am also, as a leader of the company, helping to do the same for others. And that's the only way we grow in this business.
I totally agree, Dr. Parker. And at the end of the day, folks, here's the thing. And first of all, I want to welcome you, all of you that are on our Facebook Live here. Certainly welcome. We welcome your hearts, your thumbs up, and your feedback. And same thing here. If you hear something that you like, please feel free to share it in the chat, and so we can better help you. Now, we're not going to be addressing any questions, but if you do pose the question in the chat, in the flow as I'm presenting and as Dr. Parker's presenting, we might be able to address some of those questions in the way we're going to deliver the message. But folks, here's the thing. When you think about a legacy of significant change, it all starts with you. And what are the changes that you would want to see in the world? What are the changes that you would want to see in your own life? Maybe you're looking for better finances. Maybe you're looking for owning your dream home. Maybe it's you're looking for vacations with your family, or vacation time, or another stream of income. Whatever the situation may be, folks, at the end of the day, what we want to do is share with you here a business venture that have changed the lives of countless of people around the world. And I know we're dealing with a difficult economy, but folks, if you look at the big picture and you look at the vision that we are doing, that we are planning with this venture, I'm telling you, you will not regret it. It's probably going to be one of the best investments you'll ever made in your life.
Okay, so health is one of our greatest assets we can have in the world today, as well as, of course, a very good income. And we all know that health is deteriorating around the world. There are various diseases coming, infectious disease, COVID, monkeypox. Lots of new viruses are coming, all right? And it's very important to also know, as a medic, telling you that A lot of the top killers, that means diseases that are really killing people, are non-communicable diseases like the hypertension, the diabetes, which we also call lifestyle diseases. Now, these are conditions that people get as they age, all right? And it's sending a lot of people, giving them a lower quality of life as they age. So it's very, very important to take care of your health. There's unprecedented level of pollution. People are putting all sorts of things in our food just for it to look attractive for people to buy, all right? Toxins in most of the food we eat, and life expectancy is reducing all over the world. I always say in Ghana, life expectancy is about 55 to 60 years, all right? And this is all because of the kind of diet we eat, the kind of lifestyle we are having. People are getting cancers at an earlier age, cancers that people used to get in their 80s, in their 70s. Now you're seeing people in their 30s getting it. People are getting kidney failures at an earlier age, as low as 20 years and 30 years. This is all due to the pollution, the toxins, and the kind of diet we eat. So it's very, very important to take up our health, to be able to have a long and prosperous life. And this is one important thing that Max International tries to tackle, our health.
Absolutely, Dr. Parker, and I couldn't agree more. See, our overall health depends on the health of your individual cells. That's what it comes down to. And if your cells are healthy, what's really simple is your body will be healthy.
That's very good. You couldn't have said it any better. And one thing you should know about cells is that scientists have discovered that there's a very important molecule in every single cell of ours. This molecule is called glutathione. I know for most of you, this may be the first time you are hearing it. The word looks so long. I always tell people, if you know you'd forget it, just say glue the tie on. Glue the tie on, say it as fast as possible, and you say glutathione. Now, this molecule has been found to be as important to the survival of the cell as much as oxygen and water are also important to the cell survival. Without glutathione, your cells will basically not survive, all right? And as we go on, you hear more about glutathione and its benefits and why every cell of yours needs it.
I totally agree. And in fact, it kind of beat me to the punch here is that what is this word glutathione? So maybe you can you kind of define it a little bit so the viewers can get a better understanding of what it is.
All right, glutathione is the body's natural defense against toxins, pollutions, and many more. And earlier on, I told you what toxins are doing to our cells, what pollutions are doing to our cells, and how people are getting diseases like cancers and kidney problems, and so many other things, just because of these things. And that is why your cell needs glutathione for its natural defense, all right? It clears toxins from our system. And a lot of people always hear about detoxification. That is because it is very, very important. And glutathione is something that it's naturally found in your cells to clear these toxins, to clear the pollution, all the bad things that get into our cells. Something has to protect ourselves, because you know what? If you do not protect your cells, your DNA gets damaged, and that is the basis of most diseases that we get.
I totally agree. Now, Dr. Izzy is telling me that nobody's able to chat. If you guys can just, as we're presenting here, feel free to press 1 on your keyboard just to confirm that you can chat. Otherwise, I may have to interrupt the presentation, but I would like not to do that. So just wanted to, so if everybody can type 1 on your keyboard, just to confirm that you can just, okay, I'm doing it here. So, okay, it looks like we're good here. Okay, wonderful. Sorry for the interruption. Yeah, I totally agree, Dr. Parker. See, when we have optimal level of glutathione, we have so many benefits. And just to name a few, our immune system is stronger. It reduces the inflammation in our cells. Inflammation is a big, big, big problem, folks. If you can reduce it, trust me, you want it. You'll find that you'll get better energy, better sleep, reduce stress, and better mental focus and clarity. And again, folks, we're kind of just touching on the surface of what this can do for you. But when the body reduces inflammation, it can do some amazing things to heal itself. It is also important, and it also improves is whether you talk about mental or physical. We get better stamina recovery, so we can perform better, whether it is the gym, the classroom, the boardroom, even been told that in the bedroom in the same time, folks. So these are all part of our lives that are important, and to remain healthy, to be able to live a good quality of life. This is what we're all about.
Yeah, so you heard all the good things. There's, however, bad news about glutathione. All right, apart from all the good things that have just been highlighted, the problem with glutathione is that as you age, your body's natural glutathione gets to decline. All right, and a lot of studies have been done and published by renowned journals to show this and to prove this. And of course, by the age of 20, most people's level of glutathione begins to decline, and it's declining faster these days because of most of the things that causes our glutathione to decline is that we are using it more. We are taking in more toxins into our system. We are taking in a lot of drugs which affects our glutathione level. I think you see that on the next slide. But the problem is that declining level of glutathione leads to something that we call oxidative stress. Now, one of the most important benefits of glutathione, which I always tell people, is that it clears away something in our system which we call free radicals. Now, as you are eating, you are taking in water, you are breathing, your body produces energy. But as we all know from basic sciences, is that anytime energy is produced, a waste is also produced. Now, the waste that our bodies produce is called free radicals. These are very reactive molecules. This damages our cells, this damages our DNA. And as your level of free radicals goes up, your body undergoes something we call oxidative stress. Now, the importance of glutathione is that it acts as an antioxidant. Now, what antioxidant does is that it mops up these free radicals. So it always keeps the level of free radicals in your system very, very low to prevent oxidative stress. Oxidative stress has been associated with over 74 major diseases, and you see all this as we go on. So most of the lifestyle diseases, age-related diseases, you realize that most of it are associated with oxidative stress. So it is very important to have glutathione optimal level, even as you are aging, to mop up these free radicals to prevent oxidative stress and protect your cells as a whole.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better, Dr. Parker. Again, stress, poor diet, toxins, and illness, as he was stating earlier, alcohol and other issues. You see, it causes glutathione's level to go down even faster. And this is one of the big problems that people don't realize. Again, is what you consume on a daily basis of not necessarily may taste good, may feel good, but it's not good for you. And remember what we said is that if your optimal level of glutathiones are not at par, then your cells are not healthy. And if your cells are not healthy, then your body cannot remain healthy. So it could become a very big concern if we don't address that soon. Eventually, you're going to start seeing the doctors, you become more familiar with the doctors, you start getting on pharmaceuticals and so forth, and that's when the body starts degrading.
Okay, so as I said earlier, over 74 major conditions, diseases are linked with low glutathione deficiency. And we always say life begins at 40, but of course, when people get to 40 years, life always ends up in the hospital with high hospital bills. And mostly because your glutathione level is diminishing, high oxidative stress due to free radicals, and most of the major diseases, eye problems, kidney problems, heart problems, begins to start, all right? And so that is how important glutathione deficiency is, and the reason why we always have to make sure that we have an optimal level of glutathione.
Absolutely correct. And you can tell, folks, that we're doing our business from home. So there's probably the children that are having fun in the background. That's cute. Yeah, folks, we've heard how important glutathione is. See, why don't we just get more of it? And the reality is, people are just not aware, right? This is the big challenge. And in fact, it's not even something that's taught within the medical, kind of curriculum. And it's unfortunate, but it is the reality. In some cases, there is some areas where even some countries that they will tell you that, hey, buy these glutathione soap and these glutathione pills. And the reality is these capsules are just going to break down to the digestive tract, and it becomes completely useless. The other option, which actually some people do, is intravenous. But intravenous could be inconvenient, could be quite expensive, but in the same time, it is short-lived. Now, I've heard many people say that they feel amazing when they take glutathione injected into the bloodstream. But the glutathione is a big molecule, as Dr. Parker was saying earlier. So what's happening is it doesn't fit inside the cell. What we have are the precursors that will actually get inside the cells, which in turn will produce the glutathione molecule, which will protect the integrity, and it trains the body to produce it and to maintain it. This is why what we have is so important. As a matter of fact, Dr. Parker, here's the solution.
Yeah, so the solution is what we call the ribosine technology, all right, where the building block, one of the most important and the rate limiting ingredient in your body's production of glutathione is an amino acid, which is called cysteine. All right, cysteine is something you take orally, it will be digested, and it will then be available for your body to produce glutathione. So a renowned professor who you see next, called Professor Nagasawa, combined cysteine with ribose, which is a natural sugar. Ribose protects the cysteine as you take it orally, and it is absorbed. The cysteine is available to combine with the other building blocks of glutathione for your body to produce its own glutathione level. The ribose is then available to produce energy for you. So all you are given is your body's building block, what it needs, the rate limiting ingredient to build its own glutathione. Now, most of the time, the cysteine we take is not able to be digested, it's overcooked, and so it's not available to build your own glutathione. All right. I said this in some few minutes, some few seconds, but it took a renowned professor 25 years of research to come up with this ribosine technology. And it has a US patent and it's available exclusively only to Max International. I think, Chris, you showed them more about Professor Nagasawa to see his credibility.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And by the way, Janet, I know that you raised your hand. If you do have a question, please feel free to post it in the chat and I will address, or either me or Dr. Parker will try to address it as we are presenting this presentation this evening. Now, folks, ribosine was created by Dr. Herb T. Nagasawa, as Dr. Parker stated. He's really an amazing man with over 45 years of professorship, who spent over 25 years of his life in the scientific research to create ribosine, as Dr. Parker stated, with 43 peer-reviewed studies and more to come. See, ribosine is the most advanced, I will repeat, the most advanced glutathione supplement available in the world today. It is 300% more effective than the next best alternative in raising glutathione orally through the organ cells. And here's the kicker. We own the next best alternative, which was the very first product that we launched with back 15 years ago. It's still there. It is called Max GXL, it stands at Maximum Glutathione Accelerator. That's what a Max GXL stands for. That's how it all started. And it has a product, in fact, a precursor called N-acetylcysteine. Short form is NAC. And the ribosine is the upgrade. It's like going from a car with gasoline and then moving up to a Tesla, right? So it's brand new technology and it's user-friendly and it's a lot more effective. So we're very, very, very blessed and fortunate to have this technology in our hands to be distributed in 20 countries around the world. See, ribosine is truly a science breakthrough that solves a real problem, a very common problem today. And folks, here's the thing. Keep in mind, as you're evaluating this opportunity, the millionaires and the billionaires of our time, how did they get this kind of money? They found a solution for the common people. So it's a common problem for many, many, many people. That's when you can create an absolute fortune. So that's why I'm saying, despite what's happening in the economy, what's going on in the world, focus on the vision. Focus on the future. I assure you, you will not regret it because this product has a great service to society.
All right, so these are the breakthrough products Max International has. And of course, Max International is known as the glutathione company. So most of our product, in fact, majority of our product has a ribosine technology to boost our glutathione level. It's important to know that most of it, in fact, all the products are halal certified. That means Muslims can take it. BSCG2 certified, professional athletes can use it confidently. It does not contain any banned substances at all. And all countries in which Max International has all these products fully registered with the Food and Drugs Authority of the country. So that is something you should all be aware of. And these are a range of our products that we have. Chris has mentioned Max GXL. The other product, you see it briefly as we go through the presentation.
In fact, here's the flagship product, the one that is the most popular around the world. See, Cellgivity, again, most popular advanced formula contains the ribosine that we spent a bit of time sharing with you so you understand what it is. And is also supported with 12 other ingredients that will support in raising the glutathione within the cells. Now, the thing is, you take 2 capsules in the morning, you take 2 capsules in the afternoon. In some cases, some people like to take it in the evening. What's really important is you drink a lot of water. And I found that if you go to bed within 2 hours of taking your Cellgivity, you're going to have the most amazing sleep you'll ever have. Put me to the test, I'm telling you. But make sure you drink a lot of water. The fact is, for someone with health challenges or sometime looking to get better results that might be dealing with some of the life challenges, at the end of the day, if you are healthy and want to remain healthy, take the Cellgivity. If you are aging and want to stay youthful, take the Cellgivity. That's what Tammy and I focus on, right? We're aging. We want to stay young, right? If you had health challenges and you're recovering, take the Cellgivity. And if you're struggling with your health and running out of option, listen, take the Cellgivity. Can't go wrong. It's like eating an apple a day. It's a natural supplement that you consume that will help the body do what it's designed to do. But it's important to know that this is not a product that is a product that is designed to cure any diseases known today. It is a supplement. It is designed to be taking along your regular medication and not to treat them. And if you feel that you're feeling better and you don't need this, make sure you consult with your doctor. At the end of the day, it is designed to improve your body by reducing inflammation by increasing glutathione. And the last point I want to cover on this is make sure you commit for at least 90 days. It's great to take 1 week or to take 1 month of the product, but people seem to forget that it took them 40 years, 50 years, 60 years to be where they are. And everybody's expecting to grow wings, in 1 week. The reality is many folks may get some results, but we really recommend to commit for at least 90 days so you can get a full assessment and your body can learn to adjust. And I'm telling you, your body will be absolutely grateful to be on this product.
Well, the next product is a Max ATP. This, as I always say, the first healthy energy drink or energy supplement. A lot of people are addicted to energy drinks. They're taking all sorts of energy drink. But one thing they don't know is that most energy drink, all you are taking is high level, extremely high level of caffeine. All right. So you're taking the energy drink, you are very alert, your heart is beating, and you want to sleep. You can't even sleep at the end of the time. When I was in medical school, I used to take in energy drinks to stay up and learn for an exam the following day. Now, I finished learning and I just can't sleep. I'm so alert, my blood is pumping, and so I don't even get the rest I need to do before I wake up to write the exam. Now, one thing I like about Max ATP is it gives you energy on demand, all right? You get the energy, it's in sachet, you mix it with some water, and then you take it. I like it chilled, everybody has their preference. And within 20 minutes, you see a boost of energy, you are feeling jittery, you're at work, you're tired, you're losing mental focus. Just taking some Max ATP, you see everything changes, you gain more energy, you feel more alert. And when you want to sleep, you would sleep and you would have a very good sleep, all right? So that's a good thing about Max ATP. It also has other antioxidants as well to help neutralize free radicals and prevent oxidative stress. It's not just giving you the energy, but it's also helping take out free radicals and oxidative stress. And a lot of professional athletes use it with very, very good results. So feel free to use Max ATP if you are somebody who needs a lot of energy during your work.
Absolutely, Dr. Parker. And the next one is our Max Infuse. This is another excellent product. It comes in a small powder sachet. It's easy to get people to try. It's easy for you to transport. What I really like about this is it takes 20,000 calories of food all the nutrients, all the elements that you would have, and it's compressed into 10 calories. So this is really, really, really powerful. Contains important direct and indirect antioxidant, supplies important vitamins and nutrients. It supports and enhances glutathione function. I absolutely love this product. My wife and I take it daily. And in some countries, you have the option to take 15 servings, and others you have 30, and some of countries have both. So you have the choice, and make sure you get back with the person that invited you here so you can get a better assessment on what's available for you in your market.
Now, this is one of our highest selling products because of what it does. It's called Switch. It's our weight management system. Now, obesity is a global pandemic, all right? The problems you get from obesity are too many, from cancers to joint pains, to infertility, to hypertension, to diabetes. In fact, you will end up spending so much more money on the problems obesity would give you and have a lower quality of life if you do not address it today. All right. And Switch is an amazing product which has helped so many people to lose weight. Now, I'm sure most of you have had friends who can eat so much, but they never gain weight. Now, the reason is because those people have naturally a high metabolic rate, a high metabolism. So they eat, their body naturally burns down the food and doesn't really change most food into fat to store, all right? But most people who are having problems with overweight and obesity have a lower metabolic rate or a normal metabolism. So most of the time they eat, your body doesn't really burn out the food, changes most into fat and deposits it on the abdomen and all sorts of places, and that's what causes the obesity. Now, what Switch does is that it switches on your metabolism to a high metabolic rate so that your body begins to burn fat, all right? And that is how you lose weight. And the good thing I like about it is that it also has ribosome, which helps detoxify your body because a lot of the fat, the toxins in your body are stored in your fat cells. So as it's burning the fat, it's detoxifying your system as well, all right? You are not restricted with any diet. You can just take it. You take 2 capsules morning, 2 afternoon, 2 evening, with a lot of water, about 250 ml of water, 30 minutes before you eat. And I tell people, commit to it for at least 90 days to begin to see good results. Because of course, you've spent so many years, months to gain the weight, you don't expect it to vanish within a few weeks or days, all right? Just be patient and take it consistently, and trust me, you are going to see very good results. It doesn't spoil your shape. Most ladies are worried, oh, Dr. Parker, would it make me lose my backside? Would it make me lose my... No, it's just going to burn the bad fat. You get your good shape back.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This last one here is our blend of omegas 3, 5, and 7. And it's an excellent product for the skin, the heart, the brain, and the eyes. I really, really love this one because one of the things that I love about Max International, as a matter of fact, is the raw products are some of the highest quality in the world. For example, if you're looking at the omega-7, it comes from the pollock fish that's coming from the Norwegian waters, which is the Atlantic side on the north side, considered as the cleanest water on the planet. And within 6 hours of extracting the product from the water, they will extract the oil. This is what the standard of Max International. And I'm really, really excited what's coming in the future. So at the end of the day, folks, we are very, very, very fortunate and blessed to have a company that give us the opportunity to have this kind of quality products to maintain the quality of our health.
Okay, so, and I would like to tell you that we have lots of testimonies from people about our products. Scores of testimonies, videos, pictures, WhatsApp messages. These products are scientifically based products. Before I joined as a doctor, went through the science behind the products, read the studies that have been done, and a lot of studies have been published about glutathione, all right? And in my field, we use antioxidants a lot when we are treating people for infertility. So I already knew a lot about antioxidant, and glutathione is the master antioxidant. So we have scores of testimonies about products, and people see results when they use our product. All right, that's why everybody loves Max products and say good things about it.
I totally agree. And I just want to welcome all the newcomers that are coming in here. And I believe the sound should be loud enough, Prince. I hope everything is okay. And I'm glad that you're learning a lot. And Laura, this is wonderful. So at the end of the day, folks, here's the thing: we know that health and income are two of the basic requirements for creating a life of significance, making an impact in the world. I know because we've witnessed that for the past 15 years with Max International. So what we want to do right now is we want to shift over from the science and the products to how can you benefit as a consumer for telling other consumers about these wonderful product and the income opportunity that comes with it.
So this is just another stream of income you can add to whatever income you make. We should all know that in the world today, it is very dangerous to rely on only one stream of income. This period of COVID, which is barely 2 years ago, has taught us very much that a lot of people were laid off all over the world. Even in the most developed countries, a lot of people were laid off, they lost their source because they had only one source of income. So it is very, very risky to have one source of income. And generally, if you want to be wealthy in life, you should know that one stream of income is not going to help you to be wealthy. All right. So this is just another stream of income we can add to whatever we do. Sometimes I ask people who are earning a salary and feel comfortable, I ask them, what happens to you if anything can happen? You get a bad accident, anything happens, and you can't work for the next 6 months. Do you think you'll be able to take care of your family? Is your company going to continue paying you? For most people, that is when they begin to think. All right. So this is just another opportunity to add another stream of income to your main income.
Absolutely agree, Dr. Parker. See, times are changing, so let's get a better understanding. And folks, I'm not going to turn on and dissect the compensation plan here today. Dr. Parker and I are going to stay at the surface for you to get a general idea on how you can benefit from all of this. But do keep in mind that we have trainings and we have many, many, many recordings that are available in boards and websites and apps and everything else. You just need to connect with the right leadership to make sure they point you in the right direction. Now, if you take a look at these companies that you see here before you, what do they all have in common? Think about it. What do they all have in common? Uber, Facebook, Bolt, Airbnb, Alibaba, Expedia, Amazon, and many, many, many others. The fact is they all have in common the use of internet and connecting people through some form of a network. That is the way of the future. And the people that see this right now are the people that are preparing themselves to shape their financial future for tomorrow.
Yeah, and as Chris was saying, the whole world today is about internet and network working. All right. The internet is something we all need to leverage on to progress, to be successful, to be wealthy. You cannot, it makes life easier. It makes work easier. And I tell people, look, all you need to do this business is just have a smartphone and be connected to an internet source and link up to friends and families all over the world and share this amazing opportunity with them. And that's all it takes. And it's just leveraging on the power of the internet to be successful.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. And I know there was some question in reference that, can someone use the meta switch if they're underweight? At the end of the day, consult with the person that invited you here, consult with your doctor, because this is a product that actually works in partnership with your body. Absolutely phenomenal. And the other question is, can I take care of the chronic pile with heavy bleeding? At the end of the day, again, this is not designed to diagnose any problems when it comes to any disease or physical condition. It's designed to increase a molecule into your body, and then your body will do what it's supposed to do to heal. So I'm not going to go any further than that because we kind of shifted over to the opportunity side, but I just wanted to address that out of respect for you. Now, listen, folks, at the end of the day, if you think about the business model, the fastest growing and largest companies on the planet today, they rely on the internet. And they connect people and they create networks. That's what I said earlier. So the world has never been as connected as it is right now. And that brings an incredible opportunity for you and I to create a really great global business Doesn't matter where you live in the world. It doesn't matter where they live in the world. As long as they're plugged in within the company where they're doing business in these markets, you could do extremely well.
All right, so it's all about a plug into the system. So all the other companies that you are told about, Amazon, Facebook, Uber, they give you a system where you plug in and connect interested people to make money. Now, Amazon doesn't have a shop, but what does Amazon do? Amazon puts you in touch with other supermarkets, other stores to get whatever you want, and that is how Amazon makes money. Uber doesn't own taxis, but there's a need for taxi. There's a need for a taxi driver also needs people to take from one place to the other. Uber brings them there together, and value is created, and money is made, income is made. And it's the kind of same system that we have. I always tell people that, look, have a system to work with that will generate you an income. Because if you don't have a system in place and you have to use your own effort, 100% of your own effort, it gets very difficult to be wealthy. And if something happens to you without a system, everything collapses.
I totally agree. And here's an example of how Max functions. See, for example, we have the company over here, okay? And we have a potential customers or a partner who's interested on the product. And then we have the associate. So what happened is the associate is the bridge that plugs the customer who has no idea about the company to the company. They will receive the products and the associate will get compensated. It's really that simple. Max International is perfectly positioned for massive growth as we expand in this market.
And so from what Chris is saying, this is you in the red. You are the person in the red. You have plugged into the Max International system. Now, Max International has all these amazing products we've spoken to you about. Now, Max International needs you to tell the world about the product, to tell people about the product, for the people to also begin to use the product and also tell people about the product as well, who would also tell people about the product. All right, so from you as an individual, you could end up having an organization that is people who are using the products directly because you told them, or indirectly because somebody you told them about the product. All right, and that is the power of one, as we say. The whole world today, people believe in the power of word of mouth. All right, we all want to hear something. I use something and it's nice. I tell a friend about it. It's something we all do every day already. Now, Max International says, why should I spend so much money to pay for advertisement, to pay TV rights for advertisement, to pay for expensive billboards? Let me pay to you because you are connecting with people and telling them about the product for them to use, and they're also doing the same, and goes on to infinity. And at the end of the day, everybody who comes into contact with the product directly through you or indirectly and buys the product generates an amount of volumes, all right? Every product that is sold comes with an amount of volumes, all right? So at the end of every month, Max International checks how much volumes was sold, volumes of product was sold because of you and the organization you have, and you are paid a percentage of it every month as one of the commission source, which Chris will tell you about, which we call binary team commission. And that is just how you grow in the business to infinity.
Absolutely, absolutely brilliant. And here's an example where in your team bonus commission, we have a 2-team structure without getting into the details. Now, remember, I mentioned that we would be talking US dollars, but we do have representation in Ghana cedis, in Naira, and CFA, and shilling, and all the different currencies where we do business around the world. But just to give you an idea, just mentally, just take of your exchange rate and multiply that by your exchange rate, keeping in mind that some countries may have certain differences based on cost and currency differences and so forth. But at the end of the day, $40,000 a month, this is one out of the many different ways we can earn an income with Max International. And again, it's in line with the slide that Dr. Parker shared with you, where you saw you in red and you see all the little bodies in white. This is your network. based on the people you've communicated this information to, which in turn they communicate this information to, and so on and so on and so on, which eventually you can have tens of thousands of people that will spread around the planet. And every single month, as you consume, you benefit from the residual aspect of these orders.
So Max International, whenever you join, you are creating your own business, just like any other business in the world. You are creating your own business. And it's important to know that you cannot run any business without putting in money monthly. That business will collapse. If you're an Uber driver, you have to put in fuel in your car. If you own a hairdressing salon, you have to buy electricity, pay workers. Any business at all, you have to run every month. So with your business, all you need to keep your business running and stay active and be able to be qualified for commissions is to purchase any 2 products, which will be worth 100 volumes, all right? Because as I said earlier, all our products comes with volumes, all right? So any product amounting to 100 volumes every month, which you have to purchase. Now, this is you want to be using the product yourself. That's why we told you about the health aspect and why we all need the product. So we encourage you to also use the product yourself every month, or you may retail it and make some commission, some bonus, retail bonus from retailing it, because as an associate of Max International, you get the product at wholesale. So just buy 100 CV worth of product every month, and that qualifies you to earn all the various commissions that you can. And you want to also be sure that the people you connect into the business who are also connecting people are doing the same thing, and you all qualify to earn the commissions.
That's absolutely brilliant. In fact, here's an example of what Dr. Parker was just saying, is that you can earn up to 50% that is compounded. In other words, that's over and above what we just talked about. We talked about the binary income bonus, but you can also get a percentage of all the people, not from them, but the company will send that to you, compounded over and above what you earn in your team commission based on the income that your downline personally sponsored are earning. And this goes several levels down. I don't want to get into details on the compensation plan training, because that's not what it's all about this evening. Is for you to get a general idea of the power and the vision of what we're introducing here. Some of the most sophisticated supplements that exist on the planet, it is at your disposal. And at the same time, it is married to a great business venture that is just second to none. And I can see here that someone who starts as a senior associate, that's someone who earns anywhere between $0 to $200. Again, I'm just speaking in US dollars. Someone who gets to bronze, that means that their volume, based on the slide that Dr. Parker shared with you with the person in red and all the people white around, what's happening is that network has grown, that now you're earning anywhere between $200 to $500. And this goes all the way down to crown diamonds. So these are the diamonds that are traveling every single year around the world. You can see the income is quite substantial. You have the opportunity to earn up to 50% from every single individual. And if you live in Ghana, you can sponsor someone in Canada. If you live in Nigeria, you can sponsor someone in the United States. This is a world international opportunity. You are not limited by your area code. This is how powerful this opportunity is all about.
And you also have to remember that Chris is a crown diamond as well. And of course, when you join Max International, you are not on your own. I joined Max International. I had no idea what business is. I couldn't talk and present to people. There's so much of my life that has changed. And because you are exposed to training from top resource people, everybody is willing to help you to grow in the company, all right? So you have a lot of training about business in general and so many things that would help you in life, all right? And of course, the company always has offices in whichever country they are. In Ghana, for instance, where I am, we have about 7 offices, all right? Offices in Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Kenya has opened an office, and an office for you to come and relax, do your business, do a presentation to a group of people, all provided for you. You don't have to pay anything to use the office. You have a team support. In this company, you remember the mission of the company to help bring a life of legacy and change in others. you want to have an impact on people, all right? And so you are never left alone. You get all the team support you need to grow, because that's how everybody grows in the business. And of course, you have an online business center, a back office where you can monitor your team. Any money you earn, you see it in your back office before it even enters your bank account. You can see your team grow. There are a lot of training, resources, more things about the product. Everything we've shared, you see it in your back office, including more. So you never be alone. You have all this available to you to grow in the business.
Absolutely, Dr. Parker, you're absolutely correct. And by the way, as we're going into the other benefits here, just wanted to address Bank Chiriga. At the end of the day, which product would be best for someone who's dealing with underweight? Cellgevity. It will create balance into the body. I'm just going to share that right now. Just wanted to address this. And Filera, you're absolutely correct. It's very important that you kindly get back with the person that invited you here this evening for you to look at this information. You see, some of the benefits that we get here is you're joining a network of professionals. Some people that know what they're doing. They understand the science of this business. Access to free world-class training. Some of us are spending tens of thousands of dollars a year to basically rub shoulders with the millionaires of this industry to learn and to be able to get the new and improve and all the latest and greatest when it comes to the way people do business today in the world of network marketing. That's part of the package because you are being trained by some of those people. Access to business mentor, incentive trips. I mean, we just came back from Ireland, right, Dr. Parker? I mean, we had such an amazing time. I love your traditional wear when we did the night, with the royalty thing. I mean, it was it was wonderful. It was, and these are the things that Max treats you VIP as you're performing and increasing. So, Dr. Parker, how do we get started?
Yeah, so the good thing about network marketing is you have a very low startup capital, low compared to traditional business. Very low startup capital and an opportunity to earn multiples of that in some months and years to come. With as low as $150, all right? In fact, in some countries, depending on your exchange rate, it's even lower than $150. In Ghana, the startup cost is far less than $150, all right? So if as low as that to $1,000, you get started. And it doesn't mean you're just paying money for nothing, all right? The money comes with product, worth most often more than you have even paid, all right? So these are products that you start with that you can use for yourself if you want to, or you can retail and even make some retail profit from it, all right? So very low startup cost, which comes with products, which you can retail and make back your money, and then you are good to go, all right? Plus all the other benefits that it's been offered.
Absolutely. And as we come to a conclusion to this presentation, folks, understand that your life today is a result of your decisions in the past. And it's possible that you might have gone some wonderful decisions in the past. But like Dr. Parker said earlier, who predicted that COVID would have caused such a drain in our financial environment? And maybe you're not where you want to be because of situation that has been occurring for the past 2.5 years. Regardless of the situation, folks, here's the thing. Your life tomorrow will be the results of decisions you're going to make today. I don't know if this is one of them, but I can assure you it's one of them. That Tammy and I, let me rephrase that. Maybe, I don't know if it's one of them for you, but it was one of those for us. And it has completely changed our lives. And if it's changed our lives, I am absolutely certain it can change yours. So we do hope that the information we share with you here made some sense. And Dr. Parker, as we finish this presentation, I'd love for you to give kind of a call to action and let the folks know exactly where they can go from here. And I'll let you end the presentation on this note.
Yeah, that's very, very important. I had this same presentation. I remember very well, 14th November 2014, where life was very difficult for me, even as a doctor. I was working in 3 different hospitals. I was having huge problems with my landlord. I barely slept at home. At least twice in the week was when I got to sleep at home. I was preparing to write my final examination to be a specialist gynecologist, and I didn't see the future looking good. Trust me, it didn't look good at all. And that's when a younger colleague of mine invited me to the presentation. I saw the product. I was amazed by it. As I said, I read about it. I gave it to some people in my family who really had very good results, all right? And I said, why don't I do this business pay more attention to it. Of course, a lot of colleagues of mine discouraged me. They told me, oh, this kind of companies, give them 6 months, they'll collapse, give them a year, they'll run away. In fact, more people told me that, but I had made up my choice. I knew that if I did not change what I was doing, my life would continue to be the same. All right. I began to learn about network marketing. I had all the training in Max International. I had the team support. And of course, it was my dream to travel the world. So I don't know about you, but I just wanted to travel the world with my wife and have more time for my kids. So I took this business seriously. And I started training and inviting people and doing what was told to be done. All right. I didn't know anything about network marketing, absolutely nothing. But I began to move up in the ranks. I began to move up and I hit the rank of platinum. At that point, I saw that I was making far more money monthly in this business than I was making as a specialist gynecologist. All right. And I said, wow, this is a good business. I was able to buy a land and I was able to build my own house. And I'm making this call from our own home, which I built because of Max International and the commissions I was earning. At a point, I said, wow, let me take this business full time and do it full time. So I'm currently doing Max full time. And the good thing is I have so much time for my family. I have so much time for my kids. That is something I never got as a child. And to me, that is some of the best things in life, to be able to watch your kids grow and have quality time for them. Now, a lot of the people who discourage me and tell me the company I'm going to get, they respect me more now. They know that I took a good decision, and some have even joined me in Max International, okay? And life is better. And looking into the future, I see things better. I see a better future. I see dreams coming to life. Max is a vehicle to get us to our dream. All right. So whoever you are, whoever invited you to this presentation has shown you something good. I always thank the person who showed me the Max opportunity. Otherwise, my life wouldn't be what it is today. I wouldn't have traveled to all the countries that I've traveled to with my wife on nice diamond retreats. All right. So the same thing I had and I made up my mind is what you are hearing. You have to make up your mind. It is not easy to get out of your comfort zone. Most of us want to remain in our comfort zone because it feels better there. But that is not going to give you the life you want. You want a healthy and financially sound future. Find Max International, join us, let us work together. You have nothing to lose, but all to gain. Trust me, I am talking from experience. Get back to the person who invited you. Let the person know that you want to be part of this organization. Get started as soon as possible. Don't talk to too many people because they will discourage you. Make up your own mind. You have heard the presentation. Get started and let's build a legacy together. Thank you very much, Chris.
Brilliant, Dr. Parker. It's a pleasure sharing with you. Everybody have yourself a great evening or a great afternoon, regardless where you live in the world. Bye for now.